せーの、ごきげんよう皆様こんにちは。How you doing, Chipmates? Welcome back to my streams. How's everyone doing today? Welcome. Hi everybody, welcome Abs, welcome Sun. Hi everyone. How's everyone's day been today? Hopefully good, Daniel. You doing alright? Nice. What up, in the Chipmates? Nothing much. Today we're gonna be ranking some more identities. Limbus Company identities. Hi, welcome, Marcelo. Let me get a little bit of what I'm acting now. It's been nice. Welcome, gang. Welcome. I think last time we ranked Limbus Company IDs, we got through about, I want to say, half of them. I think we got through all half. So we have about, I think we have about half more to go. So about, I want to say 5 or 6 sinners, gonna. So I think we're gonna go ahead and hop right into it, Daniel. But it should be fun. But let's hop right into it, shall we? We have a lot to go through today. AKA, I'm gonna yap a lot today. Alright, here we go. Wow. Alright, we're gonna go through our categories one more time, as we did in the previous stream. Or not the previous stream, but the previous time we ranked Limbus Company characters. So let's go through it real quickly, shall we? As well as a few disclaimers. We have quite a lot of things happening right now. Yeah, Monster Day it is. It's Anna loses her voice today. Kind of day. Time to wage more wars and ideas. Yeah. Alright, here are our lovely chip ranking categories. Yay! First we have I Love Them, Tuskaru, a bajillion out of 10. These are for the most elite identities. The red category. Then we have the orange category, which, as you know, is oh my. Do I need to explain any further for that one? I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. If it makes me stop and go oh my, it goes here. Oh my. Alrighty, the yellow, I guess this is the orangey yellow category. We have Please Be My Big Bro / Sis. These characters have, or not the characters, but the identities have some sort of aura to them. That feels like, I don't know, I just want them to be my sibling, you know? Maybe like some sort of like protective or cool aura, yeah? You'll know when you find one. Then we have yellow. Cute must protect for the cutest identities, of course. Only the cutest, bestest ones. Then we have light green. We could be besties, which basically means that this identity and I more or less would be friends, Dania. Then we have green. I would fight them and win. Also pretty self-explanatory. I believe I could 1v1 them and defeat them, punt them to the moon, etc. And then we have the turquoise, or cyan, whatever you want to call it. We have a much aura, which means they exude, how do I say? Like they give off very strong aura vibes. Then we have the violet kind of purpley color, which it's nice. It's not great, it's not bad, it's nice, you know? Then we have purple, which is meh. It's like one step down from nice. It's like not giving nice, but it's also not giving horrible, so it's just meh. Then last but not least we have Burn It With Fire. I feel like this one doesn't really need to be explained either, other than sometimes things have to be burned. And yeah. get a little bit more what that. Alrighty, with that being said, now that we're hydrated, I did mention this in the part 1 stream as well, but I'm gonna go through them one more time, the lovely disclaimers that I am pulling out of my brain as I'm talking here. First of all, this tier list is 100% based upon vibes and kind of more the art than the actual stats or abilities of the identities. Second, it's going to be very biased because the tier list is quite literally my opinion. So therefore I have the, how do I say them up there? Yeah, my voice crack. I have the authority to determine final categories. However, the Chipmates do have the ability to change my mind, which I feel like a lot of the Chipmates have actually been pretty successful in doing. So, for example, if I say, it's nice, I don't really care for it, and then the Chipmate says, but look at the aura, and they give a good reason as to why it has aura, it couldn't live up to much aura, you know? So basically, I can be swayed. A big guy named Hammer that wields all and listen, Neil. He had to get burned. Is it nice equal man or man equals man? Maybe. It's nice, it's kind of like, it's nice, like it's fine, you know? I think man's more mid. I feel like it's nice as like me trying to not hurt their feelings, while man is kind of more straightforward, if that makes any sense. I think besides that, yeah, just hammering in this tier list is 100% just biased and messed on it. It's mostly based upon the art. Well, look at blah blah blah. Oh my goodness gracious, this is gonna be a rough stream. I cannot talk today. We're gonna be looking at the identity art, like both versions, as well as the sprite as well done here. With that being said, I don't think there's anything else I missed, hopefully. Yeah, don't take the cheers too seriously, and oh boy, we're lagging about. Oh no, you know what, it's fine. Alrighty, with that being said, we're gonna have blah 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 blah. We're gonna get started on here. Alright, I think the last time we left off on topね、ヒットだと思うんだけどな。待って待ってよ。Alright, let me get a tad bit more what that, and we're gonna start off with the generic base standard Heathcliff. 待って待ってよ、わったわった。待って、it's 2011, welcome. How's your day been? It's fine, can't even tell. Right here. I mean, this one's not bad. I like the background quite a lot. I like the gradient. I like that there's a cemetery. I feel like it has something to do with his lore, maybe. I haven't seen his lore in the game quite yet, but it's giving lore vibes. My one critique is that I don't like the fact that the lightning looks like it's striking his head. それはなんか、なんかやばいかもしれないわ。これよ。まあ。It looks like he's having lightning strike his head slightly. Outside of that, I like the gradient in the background. It's not bad. I like his revenge bat. I think he's looking very sassy here, so I feel like I'd put this in the it's nice category. My. Not too bad. 待って、you should be a really good big brother as long as it's really nice. なるほどね、I see. Also, welcome, ジャックエンか。welcome. dying. He looks more grumpy than I remember, really? I mean, he literally has a bat that says revenge on it. That's like as grumpy as you can get, I think. Maybe he's just going through it, you know? Also, I really like his sassy pose here. He has a very sassy, like, hands on hip, or I guess in pocket kind of vibe. Alright, with that being said, let's go to the next identity, shall we? 待って待ってよ。これかしらね。Oh, the She Associate South Section 5 Heathcliff. Interesting, we have one with 2 other sinners on it. That's kind of nice, actually. We have an interesting kind of perspective happening as well. I'd be grumpy too if I redacted happened to me. Redacted, yeah, why not? I feel like all the sinners definitely have like really depressing backstories. Yeah, why not? Alrighty, let's look at the second version of the art, shall we? Oh, interesting. We have a very long, kind of curved story. You can't see the end of the story, but it looks like he's stabbing him out there. We have kind of a red moon happening. Let's see. I like the perspective angle. It's kind of nice. It's kind of interesting. I feel like there's definitely aura happening here with the red vibe. Never noticed it says revenge. You know, that's fair to be honest. Cliff seems to have low skill, so much damage. Oh, low skill, so much damage. Yeah. Alrighty, let's take a look at the sprite, shall we? Why is every time he has his hand on his hip, But right here, he's very jacked. I can see his muscles very low. He has a scar going through his eye, so kind of edgy. See, Heathcliff lives, no witnesses behind, because he kills them all. I love his arms. I feel like simply for the arms, we have to at least get some aura points for that. I feel like visually for the art, he's not quite oh my yet, but I feel like he definitely has aura in his own right. So therefore, aura done here. Muscles done here. We have to respect the grind. Alright, with that being said, the next Heathcliff identity is making sure it's matching up there. これじゃないか。待って待って。これか。いいや、オッケーオッケー。The Arcor Fourth Pack Rabbit Heathcliff. 長いね、これ。Why is the name so long? 待って。Oh, it's actually a rabbit. Wait. There's like rabbit ears on the helmet. 待って。Also, I think that's Don Quixote in the background, maybe? Gonna? Based on that story, he's indeed Heathcliff. Alrighty, let's look at the second art here. Okay, I don't dislike it, but I really wish they did something with the bunny helmet. I feel like there's so much potential for the bunny to somehow be included. But I guess he has too much worry to wear the bunny helmet, maybe. Gonna. Let me do a bit of what though? I'm really hoping that somehow they can maybe include it on the sprite, but let's see. Naika. Damn. Also, does he always have scars on all his different identities? Is that kind of his vibe? He's always like caught up in some way. Have you seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail? I have actually. That's one of Cafe Tencho's favorite movies, actually. I have seen that movie actually. I think that's Sinclair's actually. Oh, it's Sinclair, 맞지? Really? Okay, that's definitely actually possible. I just realized I think that Sinclair and Don Quixote have like the same, or at least very similar hair colors, maybe. Oh, rabbits are fish. bunny, it's okay. なるほどね。Cafe sculpture. Oh my! Of course she is. Of course she is. She's my cafe after all. Of course she's sculptured. Oh my! Oh my! He got beaten up. Oh my! 待って。Alrighty, what do we do with him up there? I feel like this one's not bad. It doesn't really stand out to me as much. But he made up bonus points for the bunny helmet. That's pretty cool, actually. You know what? I feel like because he has a bunny helmet, I want to put him in aura, but I feel like because he has a fun little hat, he may give older brother vibes at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, he's a really tough guy, but he has, like, almost, like, kid-friendly vibes at the same time. I feel like that's definitely not the point of the bunny helmet. I feel like there's definitely, like, lore reasons for that, but for the context of the, or for the sake of the tier list, we're gonna say, older brother vibes. Alright, with that being said, the next heat what identity is... これだと思うんだけどにゃにゃにゃ。Yeah. What is happening? I think he's trying to start a fire, maybe? Wait, is this the, Oh, I don't remember the name, but this is the group from... Sinclair's Canto, right? The Hammer group, 待って。With the white uniforms? I think that's what it's from anyways, if I remember right. 多分そうだと思うんだけどな。待って。Alright, let's look at the second art, shall we? なるほどね。Interesting. It's a little difficult to tell what's happening, but I think he's beating up people, Kana. So I think he has the nail and the hammer, maybe. But let's get the sprite art, shall we? 待って。どうしようかな。I feel like his outfit is not giving aura. It's kind of giving. I don't know what it's giving, but it's not aura. I know that. It's kind of なんかダサいな。ちょっとダサいかもしれないわ。Is it bad to say it's a little? I think it's the way he's wearing it. It's kind of lame, Amate. I shouldn't say that, but I feel like it's not giving aura. It's like negative aura, you know? Yeah. Is that he thought he got brainwashed and now he knows that's what they're doing, but he can't fight it? Dang! Okay, so he has a sad backstory. Dang! And his fit is bad. Mate. I think he needs someone nice taking care of him. Mate. Bit of water. Okay, hear me out. I was gonna play it originally. And maybe, yeah. But I feel like after hearing that he has a sad backstory, I'll put it in. It's nice. Yeah, I don't want to be too mean to it. Oh my. Although the backstory, I feel like I could easily get convinced to put it in Must Protect. But I feel like I need to know more of the lore first, you know? For now, based upon design only, I'll put it in it's nice, okay? Alrighty, with that being said, the next one looks kind of depressing by the image, not there. Yeah, but I thought the previous one was supposed to be sad. This is already like really kind of depressing vibes. We have like the rain, the broken umbrella, the tattered clothes, the cat for some reason. The cat gets points because it's very cute, Danny. Alright, let's look at the second art, shall we? Wait. It may be the perspective, but are umbrellas growing out of his back? Not there. What? He's went from like depressed Rain Man to angry Rain Man. Not there, not there. I feel like if he came at me, I would be able to fight and win, but I feel like that's not the vibe I should be getting from this. But I could just imagine like being in a dark alley and then this creature comes at me with the umbrellas. Umbrella guy! Poor Cliff, his bar is so low and his ID is so low. Oh my. I feel like that. Okay, by logic, I feel like based upon this, I should say must protect. Especially with like the cat and everything. But based upon this, I want to fight and win. But I feel like that's not what I'm supposed to be thinking about up there. Okay, let's look at these sprites, shall we? What does he actually fight with? Yeah, not the one there with the umbrella? Okay, if we're protecting him, he'll win protect, but if we're fighting him, I feel like I could win. The guy has massive aura, 10 out of 10. Yeah, I agree with that. Most heathens have sad backstories. Sun shower heathless friends, all that. All died and now he's in a blah 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 world. やばいそれな、なんか道やばいんじゃないこれ。I've never been so stuck between protecting something and fighting something in my life, not there. The first one, if it was just the first one, I would say protect 100%, but this one... I feel like he's coming up like you wanna go, bro, you know that vibe? And I feel like I could really take him down. Is it bad if I put him in the fight category, Mate? What does that say about me, Mate? なんか、迷ってるわ。ちょっと迷ってるかもしれない、Mate. This just in, Shima beats homeless man. As he attempts to defend himself with 3 umbrellas to no success. He's also friends with Spice Song, you see him? Fight him not every day you can actually defeat a homeless. I feel like I'm gonna get cancelled for this, but I guess we'll fight. Okay, hear me out. Maybe I try to protect him. maybe the lore is that I try to protect him in the first card, and then he pulled this on me. When I tried to protect him, he came at me like this, okay? And then I fought him, and then I won, okay? What the? That's what we're gonna say anyways, okay? That's what we're gonna say. It's fine. Alright, here with that being said, the next Heathcliff identity is the green one. Okay, here we have him looking very stressed, understandable. And the other art is... oh, him taking out his stress on other people! Naru, hold on here. And right behind my head, his spouse as well. Mate. Yeah, my head is too big. Let me try again, mate. And, yeah. まあ、できないかなできないね You'll have to imagine Faust is behind me, okay? She looks very somber right now. Bye. Let's look at this sprite real quickly. I'm up there. Why is he hitting that pose? I'm up there. Okay, this pose does not have aura either. It's a very negative aura pose, actually. Why is his stance like this? Not there. なんでだろうな Oh, did she just drop papers randomly? I'm up there. I have to see him in action. Is he like working while fighting? 待って Is he multitasking? 待って。え、これ可愛いか。これは結構可愛いね。待って。I wonder what this is from. 待って。これはめっちゃ可愛いじゃない It's actually pretty cute. Wait. Okay, you know what? I feel like I relate to the hustle man here. Like the multitasking energy. I feel like we could be friends. This one and I, this identity and I, we could be besties. Yeah. He's convinced me. Oh. Let's go. 待って。You have to tell one officers. Yeah. Mama. IDK, I'm gonna have to hear his side of the story. You don't believe me? Why? I only tell the truth, Danya. You can trust me. I am a very, very trustful Ojo-sama, Danya. So he's so smart and a detective, but has trouble showing his work, and that's why he's stressed. Look at his paperwork. Okay, that's kind of a vibe, actually. Must be what people think teachers would do in the 1800s paper on one hand, discipline in the other. Oh my. The kid showing was for his birthday. Machika. Also, yabai voice crack. 待って。めっちゃ可愛いじゃない待って。Yeah, I relate to this on a spiritual level. This is me in Big Brain School. Alright, with that being said, let's go to the next Heathcliff identity, shall we? Oh, interesting. Looks like we're gonna have a chef coming up soon. But first we have to do this turquoise one, かなどこだろうねこれかなAhem. That is a lot, actually. I was not expecting that. Damn! Wait a second. Okay, you know what? I feel like this one identity just made up for the lack of aura in the previous ones that we have viewed so far. And this is the first version of the art. Wait. 待ってよ。A bit bigger, a bit better. But alright. Alrighty, let's go to the second art version of the card. With identity. Nice! Okay, we have a lot happening here actually. We have... I think those are waves in the background. We have lightning. And the aura of all the weapons and the lighting. Dang, 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 dang. Try to get rid of the tattoos. I didn't even notice that. I was kind of like focused on the muscles out there. Yaba. Okay, let's look at this sprite real quickly, huh? No, why did they nerf his muscles out there? Dang, they really nerfed him in the sprite. なんでだろうな? What the time? Looks rather different on second piece, right? I feel like he still has like aura, but a different kind of aura. Why does it feel like his muscles deflated as well? Not there. I feel like there's so much muscle happening right here. And then maybe it's the way it's wrapped, but it looks like it deflated like a bodysuit, not there. Like, you know those fake bodysuits you can wear for like Halloween? That have like the fake muscles that you blow up with air? Oh my. Hiccup was part of the middle, but when they left, they told him that he had to get rid of every trace of them from himself, so he had to cut out his tattoos and cut his brain and tongue. Yabai sore. Matte. Damn, I don't know what to do with this one. Crazy anger arms. A tree man with the 7 C's. Did you say his arms look smaller from the front? R.I.P. homeboy lost to perspective. Matte. I feel like this is still kind of a front angle though, Dani. わかんないんだけどな. Okay, I feel like we have to at least put him in. I feel like the first one was definitely an oh my vibe. これはなんか oh my だよね. This is definitely giving like oh my. But I feel like this is more aura than oh my. His armpits themselves are sideways? 待って。確かにね。Okay, that makes sense. 待って。I see. 待って。Okay. I think for now, I'll read Chipmates. Do you think this has more oh my or more aura vibes? I want you guys' opinion. For me, I feel like I'm leaning slightly more towards, how do I say, aura? Maybe more aura, かな? わかんないんだけどな. I'm not too sure, maybe aura? Either much aura or maybe oh my. I feel like it could definitely be either. You too, oh my? Okay, no, we need more oh my's anyways. You know, this is the oh my Sally from the second pick. Damn, I feel like all the upgraded, the second versions of the art often nerf the identity sometimes. You know, we're gonna be kind and say oh my for now. Oh my. Oh mama. Also, because we have a lot of aura right now. So many aura-filled IDs. Alright, and the next one is the purple identity of Heathcliff. これじゃないな。待って。これか。 South Section 3, blah blah blah, Heath Grove. He has a very fancy hat, evidently. Gigi's left he needed a land, yeah. It seems like there's some sort of maybe meeting happening. And there's like swords involved, maybe. But let's look at the second arc, shall we? Interesting. Another scar, damn. Bro is always getting in fights and it always involves his face, evidently. Very small for a fancy hat. I don't know why, maybe it's the perspectives. But this one isn't really standing out to me too much. Matte. Well, okay, I'm so sorry about that. Emma. I'm not even gonna explain what just happened. A cafe attendant knocked on the door. I muted myself because I heard that. And then she handed me a plate of, I think, banana bread. And then she closed the door, but then left the giant doggo, the big doggo, in my room without realizing it. And then she came back and then let the doggo out of my room. I'm sorry for muting myself suddenly. Yeah, bye now. That's why I was looking to the side. My model started glitching up there. But now I have banana bread with me. I think it's fresh up there. Yeah, but Stop jumping, dog drop. Yeah. She brought the banana bread in the room, and the doggo was following her. And then the doggo got trapped because she closed the door again in my room, and the doggo was still inside. Mama. Oh, really sorry about that, Matte. Let me go open what the. Nice snack drop, dog drop, right? How sweet. He thinks it's a contract lawyer. His job is to make sure people agree to the contract, and he kills people who make a fuss. Yeah, bye, Serena. Good cafe, don't. Good cafe, it's alright. I think it has chocolate chips in it too. It's delicious, wow. It's warm, Matte. It's definitely fresh. I knew she was baking something before the stream. I was kind of sad because I was like, dang, I'm not gonna be able to eat it until after stream, whatever she's making. But now I have it. Oh, mama. But let's look at the sprite real quickly here before I indulge in banana bread. She left me on tiny fork till done, yeah? Let's look at the sprite, shall we? Wait, I kind of like the ribbon on the hat. I didn't realize the hat had a ribbon. Wait, naka kawaii kamoshirennai wa. It's kind of cutesy, actually. Wait, why do I like the sprite better than the art itself, Matte? Okay, you know what? Just for the blue on the hat, he has earned his place. And you must protect. I will simply protect him for the hat, Dania. Mecha kawaii janai, kore. He's so bonita. Mecha kawaii janai. my. Heathcliff admits the uniform is a little too poofy for his liking. Yeah, he definitely has very poofy pants as well. My. Alright, here with that being said, the next Heathcliff identity is the red one, office fixture Heathcliff? Wait, I think I remember the Faust version of this, maybe? The one with the robot arms? At least I thought there was one. I may be making that up, actually, I'm up there. But let's look at the other art, shall we? Interesting! He has like a robot arm that's like a... I don't know, maybe some sort of... I want to say wrench or a pincher of sorts. That's a really interesting perspective. It's like he's attacking me. I'm up there. Let's look at the sprite real quickly, shall we? I'm not a huge fan of the outfit itself, but I do like the mask. I feel like that's kind of stylish. But I feel like it's a tad bit maybe plain. Maybe, kinda. It's like because the W winner, yeah. I agree. I feel like the second pick may make up for the Sprite's lack of aura. But I feel like from this one itself, definitely I would say that's very aura-filled, so we're gonna give him aura. Much aura, Dania. And now I'm realizing that all the red Heathcliffs are going into much aura for some reason. Multi-crack Heathcliff is blurred because he's he's still good at his job. My. Alright, here, the next Heathcliff is this brown colored one. The Wild Hunt Heathcliff. Dang, okay. That is a lot of aura, actually. Also, the broken glass. Dang, the border in the rain. Okay, let's look at the second art as well. Mate. Okay, maybe unpopular take. I'm not a big fan of the second art as much as the first, but I like the design of the identity itself. I feel like it's a tad bit hard to make out exactly what Heathcliff is doing. Or like it's kind of dark. The lighting is kind of hard to make out. How do I say? It's kind of hard to make out his face and that kind of stuff. The details. But the first one is very nice. Well, it's dope, right? Okay, let me look at the sprite art. Oh, wait, I really like the sprite art though. This one's very nice actually. Interesting. What the? He rides on some sort of like creature. Wait, that's actually really cool. Wait. Okay, he just got like a bajillion points for the creature. Interesting. Wait, why are all of his moves like actually really cool? Understandable, right? Wild Hunt Heathcliff can summon otherworld zombie versions of people who he killed and hated? horse? Maybe. あ、そうかもしれない。Wait, I thought that was the face. 待って。No, maybe you're right. Maybe that is a beheaded horse. I thought it just had a funny looking head. 待って。そうかもしれないわね。Maybe. But you know what? Okay, based on everything, I'm not a huge fan of the layout, but based on ID character design alone, I would put this one in Oh My. Yeah, I think that's valid. Oh my. If you told me it was a horse-born creature, I would also believe it. Yeah, I thought it was some sort of like bird kind of horse thing, you know? But Heathcliff also has a cute birthday drawings. And you. But did I just miss them? I wonder if they're on the wiki up there. Wait, I have so many questions. Is he the one cornering them with the cucumbers not there? Is this supposed to be like an Otis bunny? And a Faust bunny? Wait. And why is he so gruff? Why is he like such an evil gremlin here, Mate? Chipmunk is the strongest? Oh my. Oh my, I swear I would put it too. Yeah, these are really good drawings actually. They definitely do spark joy. Alright, with that being said, let's go to the next identity, shall we? これかなパンパンのパンパンのこれかなWe have there full stop office fixture Heathcliff. He's looking very posh with his suit, very nice. Nothing too fancy, but not bad. And the second art is machine gun. I like its ponytail wing. いいね、これ. Oh, it's supposed to be a helpless horse wolf there. Oh, for the previous identity? なるほどね. I see. That makes sense. Okay, let's look at the identity art. 長いな。待って。The hair's really long. Also, why is the gun so big? 待って。I feel like this is definitely an emotional moment, but it's kind of a mood at the same time. When the identity hits different, this is my reaction. Oh my. Why does Heathcliff have all the really cute drawings? The little doodles, not there. Damn. You know, I never really thought a lot about Heathcliff as a character. Like, he's a cool character, but he's never been like one of my top favorites. But after all these identities, I may have to reevaluate my opinion on it. He has a lot of very but you heard that was my hand bonking the glass plate that Confidential brought up with the banana bread latte. I don't think I ever mentioned this, but I am very much a how do I say hand talker, so you can't see that as my model. But I'm always like moving my hands around when I'm talking, which is why I always bonk into everything. On my desk! めっちゃやばいじゃないそれ。Mama. I think you'll like him more as time goes on. Probably Ballerina. I feel like we haven't seen too much of him in the game quite yet, or at least the story. So it might be cuter than Ding Dong at this point. Oi, let's not go too far yet, okay? Full stop, Heathcliff is a sniper and he's really good at it. He became a sniper because he missed shots. He missed shots? Missed shots come out of his paycheck? 나도 헛번이야. Looking sharp, right? 왔다. 있구나. I feel like for some reason, this one has some sort of vibe. That would be a good older brother, if that makes any sense. I don't know, something about it has a good older brother vibe to it a little bit, Mateo. I'm not sure if the other Chipmates see it or not, but I kind of get that vibe from this one. So according to my bias, I feel like if I didn't put him and he please be my big brother / sis, I feel like he easily also maybe be all mine. But I feel like this one just feels right for some reason. Wait, this is money if he misses. I see. なるほどね. Alright here, the next Heathcliff identity is the Kurokumo Clan Wakashu Heathcliff. 待ってよ. Yeah, about voice crack. We have a real That's not a real Shima there. It's like froze. That's all it is, not there. Not only did I freeze, like my brain froze and my model froze at the same time, not there. Alright, let's look at the second arc. This one is pretty. It's something too fancy, but he's looking pretty nice. I feel like there's nothing. I feel like it's just a nice visual overall. Nothing too crazy though, happening-wise. Let's get the second art. Okay. I feel like this one is giving extreme Ikemen vibes. It's okay. I need the other Chipmates seeing it. I feel like it's the pose, maybe. The pose is giving Ikemen. なんかめっちゃイケメンじゃないこれ。Kuroko, he's like my goal. He's so cool and somehow it's nice to be on the vampire team, even though he's not a vampire. No, this is nice, right? The hands with the hair, right? Okay, I have to see the sprite. Please do not let me down, sprite. Oh my. Okay, why is even the pose super Ikemen, not there? Why are all the poses cool, not there? Why is there a random koi fish, not there? Okay, you know what? This one may actually. This one may actually have to go. In the Alibum Tascaru. I really do like this one for some reason. It's the vibes, 100% based upon the vibe. Oh, my stars immediately, he can go further and beyond. Yeah. He was definitely gonna be either were like, oh my, or I love them. Oh my. Someone on Twitter made a tweet about how they would allow Heathcliff to also... mate. Bad things. And the voice actor saw it and could only see what the... Understandable. Okay, he got more wisdom. Whatever once right. Great choice on all, thank you. I am very selective, but I don't want my... I don't know what they say about me, mate. Yabai kamoshirei wa. Alrighty, the next identity. Okay, we have some more for Heathcliff. We have this blue one, mate. I don't want to eat my banana bread, mate. The cleanup agent CCA Heathcliff, mate. Oh! I'm taking in everything I'm seeing here. We have an interesting kind of mechanical vibe happening. I don't dislike it. It's not my favorite, but I don't dislike it by any means. Let's look at the second artwork quickly. Oh, wait! Art's actually quite nice for this one as well. Not bad at all, mate. I feel like this one definitely has at least aura. Let's look at the sprite as well. Yeah, not bad. Oh, wait, this pose has a lot. Okay, the shadow around the eye with the hand. This is an aura interesting pose, 100%. Yeah, with the hat, he even has like a shadow around his eyes through the baseball cap. Very aura. Okay, this one's definitely getting aura. Much aura indeed. I feel like everything about the identity kind of screams aura. Much aura. Also, it kind of breaks up the pattern of only putting red Heathcliffs in the aura category. Alright, yeah, and the final Heathcliff is... At least the final one I have in my... April list is the Heisha Pack. You branch adept. Yoka na yujinai. The yellow branch adept Heathcliff. Whoa! Okay, my head is blocking his face, mate. I love it when the characters have that, like, beam of light going from the eye. I feel like that's always so, nanka, kakkoi janai? They're going so fast that their eyes are, like, leaving a trail of light behind. Very aura indeed. And the second version of the art is... Whoa! Dang! Okay, this is definitely aura for me. I mean, there's literally like a sunset happening. The chicken cliff. I feel like based upon that, it wouldn't have so much aura, but damn, the art has a lot of aura. For being a chicken, not there. This is the rooster. Heathcliff roosters like to fight to the death. Damn. Okay, let's get the sprite as well. I feel like I take him a little bit less seriously now that I see the full outfit. I still like it though. I wasn't expecting it to be as chicken as it is. Like from here it's not bad, but I think the first level... He's pretty cool, right? For chicken, he's pretty cool. I feel like I actually quite like this design. I'm wondering if this is all mine, or if this this is aura. I feel like it's almost oh my, because I love all the art for it. So maybe, I'm gonna put oh my, oh my. Oh my. Oh mama. Yeah, what the time? All I can think of is chickens for KFC because of the chicken bucket art from the Dang, you're not wrong, you're not wrong. Wait, I wanna go back and place. Okay, if I ever get that idea, the Heathcliff chicken idea, I wanna go back and play or replay House Chicken, the intervallo, with just the chicken Heathcliff. Oh my. I'm eating fried chicken. Nice, very on point. Very on brand with the stream. There's a little chicken on his sprite. Yeah. I did not notice that, but now I see it. Wait, that's pretty good, Mopty. Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's pretty dope done, yeah. I like it. I would want this identity, so I put him in oh my. Oh, right here. With that being said, I think we have just a few more that are not on the actual list, which are these two. So we'll rank them, but not like quite literally on the list, but rather just do words then, yeah? So first we have the middle big brother Heathcliff. Damn, wait. Okay, first of all, tons of aura happening here. I want to see the other art as well. Okay, honestly, this would be an oh my as well, if not a Pascada. めっちゃいいこれな. Okay, let me look at the sprite. He has a fancy pose as well. And the... Yep. Both this and this have aura. The way the shade is covering the eyes, the shadow. Nice, huh? And the sunglasses not there. Okay, this one would either have much aura or be in the oh my category for me, personally. The middle big brother has to call an older brother for the damn. Wait, you're right. Damn. You're not wrong, you're not wrong. These animations showcase don't really show how ridiculous Chicken Cliff gets in fights. Wait, what does he do? Does he like... How do I say it? Like... What do chickens do? They like pluck at people? Kana? With their like beaks? Does it do that? Big Brother Heathcliff got his hair off some long clip on his shoulders, so he went on a journey across the whole city to find the thief and kill him. Wait, is that actually the lore I'm up there? Does this glowing play his personal music? Wait, he has like his own... Does he have his own sound? Does this identity of... how do I say Heathcliff have his own SoundCloud? His own SoundCloud, not there. Honestly, I could see it. And last but not least is the final Heathcliff identity on the wiki, which is the House of Spiders Thumb's Apprentice Heathcliff. Interesting art, actually. We have kind of mirror vibe happening. Oh, nice, nice. The art's very pretty, actually, for this one. I feel like this would definitely be... I'm not sure where I would rank this one, maybe? I feel art is very pretty. I don't know if it'd be oh my level or not, but dang, I don't know what I'd actually do with this one. I feel like maybe it'd barely make oh my. The art is definitely really pretty visually. Okay, I kind of like the sprite as well. I like the hair, and the outfit's pretty nice as well. Yeah, I think this one could make the cut for oh my, the oh my category. Not bad, not too shabby at all. Actually, quite pretty. Yeah, the previous teeth clip for the previous identity does look like he has a mixtape, right? I can't believe it. Heathcliff was adopted but was treated badly by his master, so he decided to kill her as soon as he got a good opportunity. Damn. A little bit of oh my for me. He's too proper and not proper enough for his vibe, but little oh my is... Yeah, we make a special category for this one for little oh my. Looking fresh, right? Damn, Rodeo is his abusive mother. Like biological? Like, did she actually give birth to him in this identity world? Damn. Alright, yeah, with that being said, our next sinner is Ishmael. Not adopted. Valid. Let me reposition my seat real quick now, because my leg is falling asleep. And get a bit of what the? It would be pretty funny if she was his bio mom, right? Fishmouth. Alright, I'm gonna get a bite of my banana bread. Hopefully it's not too loud on stream up there. I'm gonna be careful soon. Okay, Kathy, did you give me this tiny little fork for it? Mecha kawaii, didn't I? Okay, let me take a bite, mate. Sorry, I kind of slammed the plate on the table really hard on accident. It's very yummy. We'll take one more bite before we hop into the next dinner. I feel like I really rarely ever eat on stream. But then I come back to the cafe, and Cafe Central keeps making me goodies, so... One more bite, mate. Yeah, what the? Alrighty, I'm gonna hop to the next thing next, huh? It's her birthday! Wait! Okay, you know what? Pretend this is not banana bread, but instead it's birthday cake because we are celebrating Ishmael's birthday, then, yeah? I didn't realize! Oh my gosh! Mate. Okay, then this stream is perfect timing, isn't it? Nice, huh? Mate, that's good. Give Anna some of the side-eye after that, please. Hopefully it wasn't too loud on the mic. I'm sorry if it was, Mate. It's her birthday! That's so good! And I'm eating cake for her birthday! Or I guess banana bread isn't really cake, but it's close enough, Dania. We'll pretend it is, Dania. That's why I ate it right before I reviewed her identities, Dania. That's definitely why. Because I am a kampeki na ojo-sama da yo ne. As a perfect ojo-sama, I was always prepared for this. Alright, yeah, with that being said, we're hopping into the basic OG Ishmael. identity다네요. GG's Ishmael. You're now not any older because gotcha game logic? Oh my. Okay, let me see. I feel like this one is not bad. But you know, it is her birthday. It is her birthday. I have to keep that in mind. Oh my. All the sitters' birthdays are their numbers repeated? Mate, voy a scroll out. Mate. Sorry about that, voice crack. All the sitters' birthdays are their numbers repeated, so yes, huh? It's January 1st, Otis is December 12th, and Gregor being the expectation. Oh, exception is February 29th, poor guy. Why is it always Gregor, Mate? Poor Gregor. My. Gregor got lucky, he's gonna look 4 times older than everyone else. My. Okay, what do we do with her? Her background isn't too special, it's not too fancy, but I do like that they chose kind of almost contrasting colors. It helps out like orange hair pop from the canvas. Oh my. With that being said, I feel like the pose is pretty generic. So I feel like this one would either be must protect or it's nice. But you know what? Because it's her birthday, we're gonna put her in must protect then, yeah? You must protect. Oh my. Alright, yeah, now we're hopping into the fancy identities. The first one should be, 待って、これだと思うわ。Voice crack. Okie dokie, we have Arcor 4th pack of reindeer Ishmael. Oh, because she has the reindeer horns, I see, or the antlers, not the horns. I keep it mad because, you can't do that to her on her birthday. That's like illegal, Mate. Oh my. And then the second art for this isn't anything too fancy, but I do like the fact that the other sinners are there. Obviously, she is not very pleased with the fact that they're smoking. And of course, it's Real Sue and Gregor doing it. And the second art for the identity is... Oh, she has like a fire weapon happening. Her antlers are glowing, but she also looks like she kind of has a headache. I don't think that's what's supposed to be happening, but... I feel like she doesn't have as much aura because of the pose. But let's take a look at the sprite art as well. She's doing the same pose, none there. Okay, I feel like it definitely has something to do with her lore. Maybe. The reindeers have a terrible headaches because... Because they work really hard trying to keep their friend's sanity intact. They have psychic powers? Damn. Okay, you know what? This entire thing, the headache, the way she's stressed out dealing with the other two, this all goes straight to Q must protect. Oh my. I will protect her from the headaches then, yeah? Oh my. That's sort of very cute, right? So cute must protect. I was one step ahead. Alrighty, with that being said, nice, thank you. The next Ishmael identity is this red one. What is that here? The South Section 5 Ishmael. Oh no, she's injured, yeah, I know. Definitely not oral, but also damn. Reindeer Holu is the same. Where did I put him up there? Break the Naira. I'm not sure where I put him, but now I may or may not feel kind of bad. Not there. It's probably fine, maybe. Maybe. Alrighty, let's look at the second art for this one, huh? No, why does she look so sad? No. Who keeps hurting her identities? Why is she sad in every single one of her identities? None, yeah? Why? Okay, let's look at the art here for this, right? Not even a single smile, my goodness. She's injured and she's sad. At this point, so all of them are gonna go and Shima's protect because we have to protect her. She's literally sad. And every single one so far. This one is an exception because it's her birthday and she's cute, done it. They still are very sad about that. Gotta put in Shima's protect, right? You put him in, I could kick his butt. Did I actually? One. It's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna get bugged for putting these two together. I would fight them in one category. That's fine. I plead the fifth, my dear. I didn't realize I put him in the fight category. Anyways. And that was a different stream. It was in the past. It's fine. Sad she, fixers have terrible section 1 director who keeps making them do jobs and leave them beaten up and almost killed. Also, Chico and I appreciate the lore for all the different identities. I actually really appreciate it. It's very interesting to hear them as we go. Anasama, it's fine, yeah, but not for him. You know, I can't do anything about the fact that I'm very strong, you know? Sometimes it's just natural selection, Nanya. Alright, see what that being said before I get myself cancelled. The next Ishmael sinner is this glowing one. The assistant manager Ishmael. Once again, she's not looking very happy. They're probably making her work overtime, honestly. And the other art is... Oh no. I really want to give this one aura, but I feel like it's not really giving aura. Not there. I'm not a huge fan of this art, actually. Let me look at the maybe the spiral redeem itself. You know, it's okay. It's just not really standing out to me very much, you know? I feel like there's so many more fancy ideas. You know, yeah. I know we've been on the must protect kind of spree, but I feel like this one has to go in meh for me personally, just because I feel like it doesn't really stand out that much in terms of art or like rememberability. It's kind of plain in my opinion. It's not bad by any means, but I fear this one may have to go in the meh category. Oh my. Natural selection, Anna-sama says to the... やっぱ、待って待って。待って。She's mad because her subordinates tried to save money by bringing less bullets to a fight? But they ran out and got into trouble, so she had to go save them? Okay, that's a valid reason to be mad. A very valid reason, honestly. Mail on her birthday disc... Okay. Okay, It's one man out of a lot of cute products, okay? At least it was a brand with fire, you know? It could have been worse. That was a light sentence, okay? That was a light sentence. There was no burning involved. Precisely because it is her birthday. Alright, with that being said, the next identity is this green slimy one. Quite literally slime. She looks very not happy with her life, and the other three sinners are, or at least two of them, are laughing at her up there. Wow, I think she also has the fairy rings from the previous abnormalities we were battling in the previous stream. Very interesting. And the other art is her attacking people with what seems to be slime. She's in a very sticky situation then, yeah? It's okay, ICCB Shima is very mad to compared to everyone else. See? Man, her birthday Anna summer 2026, just for my records, what? Yeah. Sloshing Ishmael. Oh, I forgot to read the name. It's actually sloshing. It is sloshing. Works for a group. She likes her soup because it makes her completely drunk, but she has to wear it. Yeah, but she's heading out with the ghost slime. And to look at her. Okay, her character sprite just makes me feel bad for her. She looks like she does not want to be there at all. And you know what? That's very valid. Very, very valid. I feel like I would not be particularly happy to get this identity personally. But I feel like it's one step up from the previous one, so maybe it's nice then. Yeah, it's nice. It's not bad, but it's a little bit too slimy for my personal preference then, yeah? So it's nice, it's nice. Slime's very alcoholic. Oof, R.I.P. Alrighty, the next identity is the South Section 4 Ishmael. Ah, これ可愛いかもな。待って待って、this one's cute. She wants to be eating some sort of like ramen, maybe bao kana? Is that bao or gyoza kana, maybe? Oh no, maybe they're soup dumplings actually. The spoon makes me think they're soup dumplings, so maybe it's that. Kana. Very cutesy actually. Let me get a little bit of water real quickly, because of voice cracks. You're putting cute the slime on. かわいいかな。これかわいい。本当にこれ。かわいいかな。Alright, what do the other Chipmates think? Do I think we should move her to the cute category? Because if enough Chipmates agree, we can do it. In the meantime, let's look at the second version of the art for this one. Oh, she's like elbowing someone! Girl boss energy. Okay, let's look at the sprite as well. Wow, she's giving girl boss vibes. You know, this one? This one? Oh, kawaii na kore! I like that as well. Wait. Okay, you know what? This one? Without any hesitation, without any doubt in my mind, we could be besties. I want to be besties with her. I want to get soup dumplings with her. Dania. She looks like a fun person to hang out with. She looks like a girl boss. She has good taste in food, Dania. Oh my. I want to be besties with her, Dania. Oh my. Explosive elbows. Leo Ishmael? She's mad because a guy she's fighting interrupted her dinner time and now her meals are gonna be soggy. You know what? That is based! That is actually so based and understandable. How dare he? Yeah, besties GG's. Oh my. Oh my. Alrighty. I think we can also, you know what? It is her birthday, so you know what? We're gonna move up the slime one for her birthday, and only for her birthday. We'll move her slime up one. That was not English, not there. We'll move her slime one up to. You must protect Dania. Oh my. Simply for the fact that it's her birthday, and because one of my Chipmates wanted it that way. Oh my, and I am a fair Chipmate ruler, Dania. Chipmate army ruler, Dania. Leader. I don't know why I said ruler. I guess I'm kind of a ruler at the same time. Honestly, I thought I'd lost that ball. See, I'm a fair Ojo-sama Chipmunk leader. Yeah. I listen to my Chipmates. Oh my. Alrighty, the next Ishmael. Ito, identity is... the mower bulwarks fixer Ishmael. What? Yaba. Dang, I feel like that so is very yabai kamoshirennai wa. Chotto yabai na. Very pretty though. Very pretty. I like the ponytail especially. Let's get the second art as well. Marcelo, no! No, we're keeping your Cecil. Look away. Oh, Mama, did the voice cracks? Okay, let's switch to our real quickly. My clear my throat is warm up there. Allergies are attacking me. Okay, I'm back. I won the battle. Let's switch to R. Ah! Fancy aura are very nice. I really like the perspective as well. Very interesting, you know? I really like how this drill weapon is like in the front. I really like the perspective of this one actually. Such a kind, humble, and considerate ruler. Yeah, bye, lag! Oh, damn, why is the lag so bad all of a sudden? Mattia? Sheesh la sheesh. More bulwarks Ishmael had a huge controversy in Korea. But I don't want to get into that. Still, I'll tell you that she hunts trash crabs for their parts, and I can make wine from their brain juices. Interesting, huh? Okay, let's take a look at the sprite, shall we? What's her hair like? Interesting, huh? Oh. Oh, nice high kick. Did she drill into the floor? Mate. Oh. Sprite does not do her justice. It Cecilified her design. Oh my. You know, Limbus Company has to be a game for all ages, right? Probably not, but... Crab line? Evidently. Damn, what do I do with this one, Mate? Yeah, I feel like this one has aura in a way, but I don't know if aura is the best category. I feel like this card specifically has a lot of aura in it. So maybe aura. I would say she definitely has aura. Definitely aura. Aura is what's happening. Yeah. That's just for the line. We all need another. We need another one more. Is that the counter argument to my aura claim? If you look at the background of her first art, her side of the water is gross and green, but there is an invisible wall, and the other side is crystal clear water. Interesting. Wait. Now I want to know the lore of the card, Matthew. Interesting. That's a good detail, actually. I didn't even notice that during the first viewing. Neat, right? Besties for the line? Okay, fine. I'm convinced. Let's do the besties. I mean, she's also a girl boss. She fights with a drill. That's pretty girl boss of her. Yeah, we could be besties then, yeah? Alright, yeah, the next Ishmael. Ito identity is... What? The Pequod? I mean, butcher that. Captain Ishmael? Wait, I love her smile. She's so smug. Wait. Look at that aura, chat. Dang. Pop off, not there. Let's look at the second art. I really like the first art a lot, but let's look at the second one. The JoJo hat, right? Wait, this one's really good. Wait. I really like this one. Wait, I love the colors especially. And the pose in the hat and everything. I love her expression especially. Yo, right? That's pretty sick. Wait. Let's take a look at the sprite. Please be equally as cool. Please. She has a pig leg? Wait! Wait, that's awesome! Wait! I love that spin she does! Okay, you know what? This one for me personally, I really like both versions of the illustration here quite a lot. So I feel like for me personally, this one has to go in. I love them Tascaru. I really like the one a lot. I would love to have that identity. It's really nice. It's really pretty. Oh my. A top 10 for me? Understandable. Not just a peg leg, a harpoon leg. Dope, right? The underlip? Okay, fair. Bachi, thank you for the bachi. Thank you, Anna. Ew. Wait, why am I being dinged? Captain Ahab, she's the boss of the Pequod. And therefore she works with harpoon Hitler and First Mate Isang. And she's obsessed with killing the giant red squid. Let me reposition my save real quickly, Mateo. And get a tad bit of water. my Chipmates are thanking me for ranking her high makes me feel like my Chipmates are questioning my previous decisions, but maybe I'm thinking too hard about that, but yeah, she's really cool. She's really cool. I really like this identity quite a lot, actually. Damn. The ultimate girl boss. Alright, yeah, with that being said, we're gonna move on to the next Ishmael identity. Let me see. What do we have? Well, I'm gonna be biased towards this one. Where is she? 待って待ってよ。これかな? The Edgar family or butler Ishmael. Also, she gets mad if you kill or steal her target? なるほどね。I see, I see. No, I've been honest to mom. Okay, this one I'm a tad bit biased about because I have this identity in-game. Also because I'm kind of weak to the butler maid designs. This one isn't anything too fancy, it's just maid Ishmael, looking very cute, cleaning. And then the second art is... oh my... I feel like this one... how do I say? This one is very cute in my opinion, but also has very, powerful girl boss aura vibes. And yabalag. I really like the sprite for this one as well, because I often play with it. Mecha kawaii na. And I believe that I remember she fights with like a bunch of different objects. Yeah. The broom and the knives. Ah, kore kawaii na. Wait, that's so cute. Wait, is that a rat? Matte. What is this one doing here? Matte. Wait, I just realized that's an Ishmael cat. Wait, I did not realize that. I feel like I'm still stuck on what to do with this one because I really want to put her in either. Yeah, わかんないわ. Part of me wants to put her in Pascaru. Another part of me wants me to put her in Cute or Oh My. Or Besties. なんか迷ってるわ. It's cute and she is top, right? I know Butler isn't that fancy, but I really like the design. Maybe Ishmael's kind of just there. She's cool and feels like she owes the Edgar family for taking her in after she lost her friends at sea. But story-wise, I don't have much to add. Naruhodo, she's just a maid, I see. Given Leo's here also cats naked drawing. Okay, for this one, I'm gonna say, out of my pure biasness, I don't know if she's all my though. Matte. Nyam nyam nyam. Okay, we'll put her in Q for now. Q must protect. Oh my. I do quite like her though. Alrighty, the next Ishmael identity is... kore kana? Okay, boss section 3 Ishmael. Ito. The first one, okay, the first art isn't too crazy. It's pretty standard. It's not bad, but it's nothing much is happening. But we do get a very pretty view of a very nice ponytail. Matte. Besties feels most appropriate, but if it's Tascaru, please go for it. Just I didn't do either of those, Matte. I wonder if Besties would be better, Matte. Oh no, I'm double guessing myself, Matte. 待って待って待って。I think we have to leave her in Kima's protection. She's very cutesy, so... 待って待って。Ponytail's always a plus, right? I agree. Let's look at the second art as well, shall we? Oh, nice. Nothing too crazy, but not bad. Those way smell is so petty. On her birthday, you're calling her petty, Mate. In her story, Mate, voice crack, Mate. Okay. In her story, there was these guys who were talking during a briefing and ignoring what the boss was saying, but it turned out to be vital information that two guys died. And Ishmael is disappointed that she couldn't tell them. So she told them? Gigi's on cute, must protect Mayfish. It's alright, okay. Damn, okay, let me look at the Spry. What? I do like this pose right here. Nice, huh? I feel like for me, I'm not crazy about it, but I don't dislike it at the same time. It feels just a little bit plain compared to some of the other ones, but do we think it has enough aura to make it to much aura is the question? Because I feel like currently where it's standing, it would either be a much aura or nice, but... What do the Chipmates think? What do you guys think? It's I, She told them to shut up and pay attention and ignored her? Yeah. Okay, for me personally, I may put it in, it's nice, Tanya. It's nice, it's not bad, it's nice. Oh my. Yeah, mate. Not the note taking, and someone likes the shadow on the upper part of the face. I mean, it just has a lot of aura, you know? It's giving aura. Just nice to me. She did protect her client in a cave full of monsters for 3 days straight. 3 days straight. That's very nice of her. I feel like design-wise, alone, it's nice. You know, it's not mind-blowing. It's nice though. And with that being said, let's move on to the next Ishmael identity. Mate. Good old Kumo clan Captain Ishmael. Dang! She's looking very, very pretty here. Very nice. Very nice. Let's get the second art, shall we? Okay, I feel like for me, this has to be oh my. I feel like I called that very fast, but for me it has to be oh my. Oh, let me look at the sprite. I have been silenced, Mate. Very nice, alright. What a cool, what a cool and bad idea. Yeah. Kurokumo Ishmael is so pretty, right? She's very pretty. She's very pretty. She's very pretty. Let's go, Gilba. Not the front and the back shots, not there. She became the new captain after the last one got booked in the library. And she had to deal with the tensions and other syndicates. Finally, Heathcliff respects her a lot. Naruhodo ne. By the way, Kurokumo touches move? Edoko? I feel like I don't see you. Interesting. I feel like I don't really see it in the visuals. Interesting. I'm trying to describe the... I don't describe the girl without being disrespectful. Only respect in this household. Only respect. Oh my. We only look respectfully, chat. Only respectfully. Oh my. That's part of like Ojo-sama rule 305. When looking, always look respectfully, Daniel. Oh my. Not the animation, sorry, but the lore they do. Naruhodo ne. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright, yeah. The next Ishmael identity is... Oh, I feel like I'm gonna like the next one. Kawaii kore! Matte. Canada Ishmael? Okay, she's looking very cutesy. I love the outfit. I love the hair as well. Mecha kawaii janai, kore. Very nice, very nice. Like, is that supposed to be... Is that Isang? I may be wrong about that, Matte. It kind of looks like Isang's profile. Could be Haru, but I think it's supposed to be Isang, maybe? Hana? And the second art is... And she has the cool aura eyes. Wait. I really like this one. And it's really cutesy at the same time. Let me look at the sprite for the art. The art for the sprite. Dang, she's so cutesy. Wait. Naruhodo ne. I wanna see this one. Oh! Dang, I love the animations as well. It's so flowy. Also, this is... Wait, this is so cute. Wait. This is very cute. Okay, for me personally, I feel like I would really want to get this identity on my hands. I feel like it's a perfect balance between cute and cool. Just for me personally, I think for me this would be a I love them Pascaru. Oh my. Because I'd really like to have the identity. I really do like it. It's very cute. Very cool. I love cute. H-Core Ishmael is considered weird in the lore because she's supposed to be Honolulu's little sister. What? Somehow, even though they're not related in the OG world? Yeah? Maybe like adopted? I don't know if that's it? Interesting, huh? Cutie is greater than cute for me on this. Oh, this one? I'll see that's based. That's understandable. I could see that. She really is pretty. Very beautiful. Is that because she's not? She's not that powerful. I'm not that powerful. It only works under special team. Damn. Okay, design-wise alone, for me, she's still gonna be Tascaru. Oh my. But that's my just based on design alone. Oh my. He smells now officially Imoto. It seems that way, doesn't it? Alrighty, with that being said, it's time for the next Ishmael identity. Which is this one. The pink background one. The office rep Ishmael. Okay, let me get a bit of what that. Okay, this one's not too fancy. She's giving like side eye to someone, which is probably for a valid reason. And the second art is very aura-filled, very nice, very nice. I love the perspective with everything like flying in the air. It looks like cards, I think. I think cards are flying with the wind of her blade. But let me look at the sprite as well. Not bad at all. Yeah, definitely this was not bad at all, actually. I kind of wish she was a bit more patterning to the outfit, but maybe she has to be in stealth mode for a good reason. Highest I can give is older sister. She has a rather mature vibe and attire, right? Actually, that is a fair point. I could see that being older sister vibes, actually. More than Itomateo. Yeah, about voice crack. More than Aura, I could see her being big sister. I could see that, actually. I agree with that. Oh my. Also, I didn't realize we hadn't put her in the big sis category yet, so you know what, that works actually. Her job is to catch cheaters in casinos and punishes them if she catches them. Okay, actually that is big sis vibes. Basically, she doesn't allow people to cheat on you. She doesn't kill them unless they try to fight back. I'm thinking about this from the perspective of a younger sibling. You fight back, she finishes you. Yeah, but... Mama. Oh dang, that was all of hers in the list at least. Okay, let's look at the other ones that are not listed for a tier. We have... House of Spiders, Middle Apprentice? Wait, that's kind of cute. She has like a little ribbon. And she's pouting about something. Probably for a valid reason. And the second art is... Oh, aura-filled. Blood splatter. Interesting. Very edgy, actually. I was not expecting that plot twist from the original art, actually. That was quite a jump, actually. Let's take a look at her sprite as well. Wait, okay, the bow and the hair kind of makes her very cutesy. I feel like for that reason she would make it to the cute protect. I see it, she's making this face. Yeah, for me, I feel like she'd go in the cute must protect category. Oh my. Dang, the bow is so cute. The bow really does it for the identity for me. And the last one here is the OSIR Team Ishmael. Oh, she has like messy hair. And then the other art is very nice art actually. It's very pretty. I feel like I'd maybe put this one in the aura category. Because honestly, this has a lot of aura. Let's be honest. And then this is the... Oh! I really like the hair in this sprite. The hair in this sprite is so pretty. I love it when they give the identities different hairstyles from the original. I feel like it adds so much to the vibe. Like for example, this one's very cute. I really like this hairstyle. I wish we saw it a bit more in the art itself, but on the sprite it's very pretty. This one's sick, right? It's really kind of spoiled by her mom in this world, but you feel bad for her because her mom will slice her in half if she fails. My goodness. Can't believe this. It almost sounds like Anna-sama is saying bodybuilder Chippo could give Anna-sama a run for her money. No, that is not what I'm saying. Mate. How's it smell? A smell? IT doesn't have a watermelon brain, let's see. No watermelon brain. Of the previous one? Like the last is in the previous, the last is in this one, not there. Oh, Sir Schmill, I don't know that well, but the character she's based off of is done with her depressed mentor who lost a lot of aura from when we met her for the first time. Dang, that's rough, buddy. Let me get a tap in what that. All the yapping makes me parched. Alright, hell, that being said, I think we are finished with the Ishmael identities. Damn! And on to Rodion. And we're starting off with her original OG identity, the base model design. Let me reposition my seat as well, because my leg is falling asleep. I'm not them up there. Alright, here. Last as in this one, I mean, look at her smoke coming off her head. Wait, what? One momento. I did not realize there was smoke coming off her head. I did not even clock that. Yeah, you're right, no watermelon brain. Alrighty, back to Rodion. I am observing. Yeah, I feel like this one, it's not bad. I really like, okay, I like the background design. I feel like it's kind of interesting. The way they use the different lines to like build up the background. But I feel like it's not really giving me too much to work with at the same time. But then once again, it's the basic scenario identity, so Rodion is mommy vibes. Unfortunately, we do not have a mommy category. Unfortunately, which may become an issue for her identities very soon. But for now, I'm gonna put her in. It's nice, Tanya. That's a lot of the other first ideas. Yeah, you're not. Wait, you're right. You're kind of right. Yeah, I feel like I don't have. I need like one more up from It's Nice to It's Great. I feel like that's where that would go. I give her a thumbs up, very nice. Nikolai art is mid, but she's not. Yes, that is valid. No, she's definitely not mid. I love the pose especially. And let's take a look at her. Normal, April Sprite here. How did I never realize? Wait, what the heck? How did I never realize she fell with an axe before? How did I not notice that? Not like the surrounding art is mid, but she's not mid. Yeah, but I kind of like the background art at the same time. Wakanai wa? She died, no? You know what, we don't, if we had like one up from It's Nice, I would put her there, but I feel like I don't really have one for now. So for now, I feel like all of her other identities are gonna top this one. Maybe. So for now, we're putting her in It's Nice. And we're gonna hop right into her fancier identities. Starting with... これだね。Voice crack. Dang, I'm really 1v1ing my allergies today. I am fighting them to the death. Okay, the Kurokumo clan, Wakashu Rodion. 待ってよ。Okay, I feel like this one's not too fancy. It's not bad. But I feel like, yeah, Home and her kind of have the same amount of presence in this identity art. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I have trouble telling it's one. It's an identity for just a Rodion, if that makes any sense. Her dying is a bit of aura loss. I feel like it's not bad, but it's not my favorite amongst the identity art, you know? And let's look at the second art as well. Oh, wait, I kind of like this one better, wait. Okay, this one definitely has aura. I like the perspective especially. Very nice, very nice. Definitely that one has a lot of aura to it, in my opinion. By the way, would you ever react to the April Fool's Day videos? The first one should be fine for wherever you're at, and the other app for after 10 to 7. Yeah, I would definitely be interested in doing that, actually. I have not seen them. But I would definitely be interested if you Chipmates want to see me react to them. There's a few things that I actually want to react to pretty soon. That I've been just waiting for the right time to do so on stream. Kurokumo Ravion is besties with Kurokumo Kurokumo Ryosha? Imanjika! Nice, huh? Aura a bit basic? Yeah, I can see that, I can see that. What the? What the? Alrighty, let's take a look at the sprite art real quickly. It's definitely not bad, but I see what you mean about a bit basic, yeah. There's not a lot that stands out with this one, honestly. It's not bad. Dang, am I gonna... It's nice, this one, not there. Yeah. For me, yeah. It's not bad. Oh, I swear she's a heart tattoo. Interesting. Okay, this one... I feel bad to do this to her twice, but this one may have to go in It's Nice as well. It kind of feels like it's still one step up from the base identity, but I feel like it's not quite doing anything more for me, if that makes any sense. It's nice, yeah. Alrighty, the next identity for Rodion is... the assistant manager Rodion. Okay, once again we have her kind of busy. I think she is. Was it like a walkie? No, it's a cigarette. I thought that was a walkie-talkie for a second. It looks to be a cigar. She looks like she's getting ready for something. The art doesn't pop out to me quite as much. I feel like my expectations are so high because of some of the previous identities. It's not bad though, but let's look at the second version of the art for this identity. I just realized her like SWAT jacket says Limbus on it. I'm trying to figure out exactly what's happening here. There's like a lot of things happening. Definitely a lot of action. Let me see her sprite real quickly, huh? Oh no. It's not bad, but am I gonna get in trouble if I say it's another it's nice? It's not bad by any means, but I feel like it's still not doing much for me. I'm up there. Manager Dalion is also besties with Manager Ishmael? Why? It says Limbus, I thought I said Jimbus. It says actually Rimbus, as in Rimbus Company. Mate. Ah, my allergies are attacking me. Let me get some water real quickly, huh? Okay, I'm so sorry to Rodion fans. This one may have to go and it's nice again. It's just not doing much for me. It's supposed to be much aura, but it's not quite there yet for me. There's a U, only saw half of the U there. Okay, I have high hopes for the future identities for her. But let's hop into the next one, shall we? Okay, the next identity should be this one, I think. The Metal Hammer, Rodion. She kind of has a slightly smug smile happening here. It's interesting that she's the only one who does not have a helmet, but we're not gonna question that too much. It's kind of giving cult vibes. And then the second art is... Oh, she is bashing someone. I mean, definitely more aura than the previous one, though. That's okay, we really gotta tell her when she's really beautiful. We really gotta tell her when she's really beautiful, can't go easy on her. Okay, let's look at the sprite. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of ketchup all over the place. I do like her giant hammer. Very good for bonking. You know what? I say this one has aura. Oh my. I'll give this one aura. Much aura. Maybe it's a little lower on the scale of aura, but has aura nonetheless down here. Encore Rodion is so brainwashed, she even fast to show her devotion, and most Rodion love to eat. Dang, no. Wow. Alrighty, we're gonna go to the next Rodion identity. I believe this one should be the red one. Okay. The Rose Planner Workshop Rep Rodion. Okay, I'm already saying we could be besties. I love the fancy hair flip she has happening. Mad respect, actually. Also, the guilty in the corner looking adorable. Real straight flush. I think she's playing a game as well, so obviously we could be besties. There's also glitter in the background as well. Looking... Yeah, but voice crack, I almost died. Okay, what I was gonna say is, for some reason, Gregor's aura forming in the background, but I'm not really sure why. But so far so good. Let's look at the second version of the art, shall we, for the identity. Nice, huh? She definitely has aura, I would give her that. It looks like someone dissed her, so she had to get even money. But honestly, just for the first image, I think we could be besties. Let's take a quick look at her sprite art as well. Oh, I love the pink as well in this design. I love the pops of pink. Very nice, very nice. So it's like a giant wrench she's fighting with. I feel like I've definitely seen this weapon from some previous identities as well. I really like the first art. It's very cutesy. Okay, let me get a tad bit more worked up. Don't remember someone mentioned this, but all the airport IDs think Dante is wearing a mask. Is that willing to work with him? Wait, really? I did not realize that actually. Respect a Rodion is a gambling on the job. She's also kind of the boss to clock out. Oh, the kind of boss to clock out on time while all her supporters work overtime. To meet the deadline. But she's very good at her job. You know, I already put her in the besties category, so I can't take her out, but... それはなんか、ちょっとやばいかもしれないわ。That could be kind of badly. まあまあまあ。Oh, right here, the next rodeo identity is... the green one, I believe. Eh, どこ? Ah, なるほどね。So he association South Section 5 rodeo. Wait, she's cutesy here too, wait. I love her sunglasses, and also... Whoops, this star, is that supposed to be Heathcliff? Not there. Okay, let's look at her second art as well. Well, she is ramming something. I feel like most of her second art cards involve her ramming something into someone. In terms of a weapon. Let's look at her sprite art as well. Okay, it's nothing too fancy for me personally. But I feel like, well, once again, simply from the first version of this art, I feel like we could be besties, honestly. It's bestie coded, so... Her first version of her art, how do I say her art? Looks like she has good vibes, so... I think we could be besties. Oh, right here! The next rodeo identity is... Dun 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 dun, これかな? South Section 4 rodeo! Oh no. Is she eating in the middle of her work? Eat food for thought. Oh no. Listen, we've entered like the besties arc for Rodeo. Let's look at the second art as well. Once again, she's like, how do I say? She's like kapowing someone into another eternity. Mate. That face snack attack, right? She's a bodyguard. It turns out that this job requires fixtures from multiple sections. She does have the bestie vibes. I hate to keep doing this, but I feel like this one is also besties. Not the blood splatter on the face, not there. Okay, I have to put her back in besties. I'm so sorry. That's the new trend happening. Oh my. But I do not have any regrets. She was the first Disney ID we got. So we learned from her that they use knowledge as power. Like me. Just basically taken in by a Daisy. I hope I'm not butchering that. She joined out of gratitude now. I see. Oh, right here. The next Rodion identity is... seems to be a red one. これだと思うんだけど。Oh no. She's so cutesy. She's so cutesy in the first version of her cards. Ishmael looks so done with her. Okay, let's look at the second art as well. Wow, very aura, very nice. She's like karate chopping someone with fire. And I'll take a look at the sprite. Nice. Whoa! Oh dang, she's kicking with fire! Oh, so that's adorable. Cute! めっちゃ可愛いこれな Dang, does this one go and must protect her besties? No, I won't be besties again. Is it bad if they're all going to besties? Yeah, bye. Because I would say protect, but she looks like a girl boss right here. So she can definitely protect herself. Leo, is Leo Ishmael and Rush's boss? If she likes taking them out on food adventures, giving people food is how she bonds with people. I wanna be her friend. それはめっちゃいいんじゃない? That's so good. Wait. Next up, the cute meter, right? She's more like a big sis. You know what? That's a fair counterpoint. I agree. She shall go to the hill. Please be my big sis. That is valid, because I feel like it's a big sister thing to take the younger siblings out on like food runs and that kind of thing. Oh my. Very, very valid point. Alright, yeah, with that being said, let's look at the next identity, shall we? これかな? Eh, どこだろうな? おや? あ、これだ. The class 2 collection staff, Rodion. Oh no. She looks very angry now. And Don Quixote does not care, 待って. Don Quixote update is not here. She cannot read the mood. I don't know what happened, but she's ready to stab someone with that fork after she eats that piece of meat. Yeah, but... I wonder who made her mad. Hopefully no one we know. でもな。Okay, let's look at the second arc, shall we? 待って待って。Interesting. 待って待って。I kind of like how it's like one color now. Interesting, wait. Interesting, yeah? Yeah, I want to see the sprite art real quickly, yeah? No, not the top hat! No! The top hat is definitely minus aura points. It's kind of cutesy at the same time. Became a corrupt tax collector. She's mad here because she doesn't like how the meat looks run in Septiatoma. Wow, interesting. So she's mad because the food doesn't look as good as it should. You know, that's based actually. I would be mad if someone messed with my food too, so you know what? That's understandable. Damn, I don't know what to do with her though. I was gonna say aura, but that top hat is not giving aura. But I do respect the fact that she's mad about the food. So you know what? I agree with her. I feel like we could, how do I say? Voice crack bumping. I feel like we could bond over food, so for that reason... She's also going in the besties list. She can join the other identities of Rodion in the besties tier. And what the time. Alright, yeah, the next Rodion identity is... What is that here? The North Section 3 Rodion. Okay, I love the identities where she's nomming on something. めっちゃ可愛いじゃん。めっちゃ可愛いじゃない? Okay, that is cute, not there. Alright, and the second art for this one is... And not there. Okay, that one's really cute, actually. And 待って待って待って。Yabba. Okay, sorry about that. I was getting some pretty bad, Yabba. 待って待って待って。Sorry about that. I have a friend calling me Yaba. 大丈夫だと思うわ。しつこいな。Yaba. It's okay, it's okay. This is the same friend trying to... Lore-wise, this is the same friend trying to convince me to go paragliding, by the way. I will call her later, Dania. Oh, 多分大丈夫な。珍しいね。待って待ってよ。Okay, I totally lost my train of thought. I was having a voice crack at the same time. Okay, let me get a bit more what the? Okay, Mateo. Alrighty, as I was saying, this one's actually very cute. I love the pose especially. めっちゃ可愛いこれな。It's the one playing Anna Sola's party talk. It is. I have a feeling she's trying to call about the trip, planning stuff. I was messaging her, blah, 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 messaging her earlier today about it, so... I know right now she has a part-time job that has like kind of crazy hours. So maybe she just got off, maybe one of her shifts gone off. Like... I don't understand what I said sounds very bad. It's fine. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Devia, Yama, Rukia hatch hers a little bit so she can carry her snacks at the same time. It was lean for her. Association Bear, essentially the mailman of the city. They have to deliver their parcels on time or else the carriers will kill them. That's very Limbus Company core, actually. Topat's gonna give orders done the right way. I agree with that, I agree. Naruhodo. I feel like this is cutesy though. They'll be cutesy vibes. Both of the art has both of the versions have very cutesy vibes. But let's take a look at the sprite art as well. Oh, I actually like this one. I like the colors especially. Nice, huh? Or she just throws that at people or swings it at people. Interesting. Okay, for that reason, for the fact that it's so cutesy, I personally think that we have to put this one in. You must protect. My. Yes. Alright, yeah, the next identity is... これだと思うわ。The Princess Radia. Okay. I am biased once again. This one's in the thumbnail quite literally. Yup. My. Now I will explain why. I mean, do I need to explain actually? Mate, voice crack. Yeah, but do I really need to explain why? The Ojozama vibes coming from this identity is insane. Everything about this is perfection, okay? The color scheme, the frilliness, the design, the art in general. But let's look at the other version as well. Very nice. Very nice, Dionia. Oh my. Oh my. No need to explain. All the Chipmates understand. Oh my. I would be so happy to get this one in the game. I really hope I get this identity one day. I definitely really like it. I want to look at the sprite as well. Yeah, do I need to explain? Do I need to explain? No, I do not. The Chipmates know. I feel like this... Okay, especially the sprite is so top tier compared to a lot of the... Like, don't get me wrong, a lot of the Limbus Company sprites are nice. But this one... It outdoes itself then, yeah? Oh my. It's so fancy! And the mask! Oh my. Oh my. Yes. Alright, I feel like I don't have to say much about this one other than it's beautiful and I love it. Princess Radia cares about her vampire children. It will do whatever it takes to make sure they get found. Even breaking the family rules. Look, Chipmates, it's like you and I. Kind of in a weird sort of way. Demise, right? Oh my. Also, Devia also pays some out, Mama. some of the most out of any organization? なるほどね. She gave Debbie and Sinclair advice to put her in big sass? Wow, I didn't hear that in time. 待って待って. I think we put her in Q must protect, right? いや、でもめっちゃ可愛いでしょうね. No, I feel like I have to keep her in Q must protect. She's just so cutesy. Also, to balance out things, because I think I have... I'm trying to balance it out. Slightly, just slightly down here. Oh my. Mama. Let me see. Here we have... Oh, go get that one next. Let me see. I think we just gotta wait. Wait. I didn't see who else from. 待って. No, wait, who's the raid from? I swear I saw a raid. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. 待って. Who's raiding? The YouTube notification went by too fast. Wait. We did, I think so. I thought I saw a raid name pop up. 多分ね。だと思ってたんだけどな。Princess Buttercup, thank you. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a lovely stream, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Please rest up if you need to, okay? 自己紹介かな。待って。Let me get a bit of what the? Jumping stuff in a bed, no worries at all. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your day if you have to get going, okay? And I hope you had a lovely stream. Okay, 自己紹介かな。せーの、ごきげんよう。How do you do? I'm Shima and Elise. I am a Ojo-sama Chipmunk VTuber, and today we are ranking all Limbus Company identities. We've gone through quite a few of them so far. But it's been really fun so far. And I hope a lot of you guys do enjoy Limbus Company. We play a lot of Limbus Company all the time, so yeah. GG's, welcome Raiders, yeah, welcome Raiders, welcome. I was just playing Limbus Company. It's fun to raid back into Limbus. I agree. Wait, who's your favorite character in Limbus Company? I must know. Should we switch out your love and support to Princess? Yes, please do, okay? Yeah, we're almost finished with the rodeo identities. We've been doing a lot of them so far. Thank you, it was a lot of fun. I'm happy to hear it. Nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you as well. Also, in advance for any of the new viewers, if I have any voice cracks, I am fighting with my allergies today, so I am so sorry in advance. I think most of my regulars are used to it by now, but fair warning, Dania. We got Bimmer Wata as well. Alright, yeah, the next rodeo identity is... これだね。The Hazel Pack Sea Branch Rodion. Oh no, she looks very sad here, なんで? It's also a very interesting perspective. We have almost like a border happening. かな? Is there like a bird in the background as well, maybe? Fun, right. Alright, let's look at the second art as well. Dang! Okay, she has a lot of aura here, not there. Dang! I feel like every time they cover the mouth, it's just the eyes. Automatically, there's like a ton of aura for some reason. わかんないんだけどな. But this one especially has a lot of aura だね. Hishirodian has snake powers, so venom and weirdly stretchy and flexible limbs. And tried to make a deal with her lord, but her lord went back on his word. She's very sad. 나도 I see. Patient's son is depressed. Yeah, I feel like a lot of them are. Daniel. Sinclair's your favorite. Nice. Peak taste. I got agile. I think that's what yeah, that's what I was asking. Yeah. No worries. I'm sorry you had the agile. Yeah, Sinclair is a base choice. We love Sinclair. Hazel Adodiana was ordered to kill a kid once. And she tried to disobey that order, so Gregor killed the kid for her instead? You know, that sounds like something that would happen in Limbus Company. Alright, yeah, let's take a look at the sprite org, shall we? Oh, interesting. We love Sinclair here, right? He's our son, he's everyone's son, our collective son. Also, I really like the pops of purple on this design, actually. And the hat. Was that what you mean by the wavy limbs? Wait. Interesting. Gregor mentioned I'm so happy. I feel like the Chipmates especially either like Sinclair or Gregor, and then I'm just very biased towards Don Quixote. Alrighty, I feel like this one. Honestly, it's close to being oh my, but I feel like it at least has to go in the much aura category. Yeah. I feel like for now, unless any of the Chipmates have counter arguments, I'm gonna put this one in much aura. Oh my. Alright, yeah, the next Rodion identity is the sword sharpened with tears Rodion. Wait, this one's so pretty, wait, she has such a different vibe here. Mate. Damn. She looks very pretty here, actually, and I love the background as well. It makes me really want to know more about the lore of this identity specifically. But let's take a look at the second version of the art as well. Dang, wait, that's really pretty as well. I love like the prism effect happening. めっちゃいいかもしれないわ。なんかめっちゃいいじゃないこれ。This one's actually really nice. Change again, this one is definitely however you spelled that, depressed. Alright, but I feel like so many of the identities are either really depressed or punching someone. Pretty and sad, yeah. Let's go look at the sprite art, shall we? Interesting, huh? Oh! She has the shadow, the edgy shadow over her eye. Oh, I like the constellations on the back of the jacket, though. That's a very nice detail. Interesting. This time is that she's sad because the manager didn't choose her to receive the HL Knife's gift? Naruhodo ne. Awkward Rodion feels like her manager is ignoring her talents by not letting her work with blue magical girl Abno? But he's actually like, we cannot let her get that one's blessing or else we die here? Oh, she's smiling here. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. You know what she kind of reminds me of? I feel like this may be too niche for some Chipmates to know. But if you know the cartoon Gravity Falls, I think they made like a twisted version of that. Where like one of the characters, like Mabel, is like evil. And I feel like her evil version kind of looks like this for some reason. I think it's like called Twisted Falls or something. But that's kind of the vibe it's giving. I don't know if any of anyone in chat knows what I'm talking about or not. But maybe someone watching the VOD know what I'm talking about. At least the color scheme reminds me of that. It does sound cool, right? I feel like for me personally, this one may be oh my. I really do like the design for this one. Oh my. For extra consideration, she has a negative point state. The little shadows over her eyes. Interesting. Because the blue magical girl's blessing makes it so one cannot work with other abnormalities, and Rodion is too good at that. I love Gravity Falls growing up. Me too. I feel like I wasn't watching it enough, but I did watch it whenever I had the chance done, yeah? Oh my. Oh my. What the? Alright here, Matty. Or is this the last Rodion we have in the list, really? Damn. Is this a Christmas one? Wait. Flirt Pack Reindeer Rodion. It's a Christmas identity. Wait. なんかこれ可愛いでしょな。But it's kind of cutesy. Let me see. I want to see what the second art looks like. Well, never mind. That did a 180. Wait. I was not expecting that plot twist. Oh my goodness gracious. Another deer? There's a lot of deers evidently in this game. Oh my. Let me see. I want to see what the sprite looks like as well. It's like Christmas but with a taser, not there. I feel like I kind of like the festiveness though. I feel like it'd be fun to have like during the Christmas season. Like, can you imagine? You just want to have a nice, cozy Christmas afternoon? Christmas Eve now? Is Christmas afternoon even a thing? Well, let's just imagine. Set the scene. You're like in the Christmas spirit. You sit down with a cup of hot chocolate and you play your reindeer, Rodion and Limbus Company. Very Christmassy. For that reason, I feel like this one has to go over me. And maybe Kilma's protect on me. Also voice crack not there. Yeah, but for me, I feel like I'd put down in Kilma's protect. Sorry for my deathly voice crack of allergy death. I feel like she doesn't look very cute from this perspective right there, but you just have to trust on here. Reindeer Rodion really wanted to celebrate Christmas with the other reindeers and have a party, but then her boss told her group that they had to do a job to do and that they failed, they all die. Damn, that's a little more reason to protect. That's not even nice. That's not fair. Poor Rodion. Alright, yeah, I think we have two more identities we can reveal that are not on the official list, but let me see. We have this one, Docent Rodion. She has like a crazy Gregor kind of arm up there. Interesting. Just another day in Arcwood. Let's take a look at the second art as well. Wait, I think I remember one of the other sinners having a similar kind of identity thing. I mean, more or less, they probably did. I actually really like this design. I love the card, especially the art for this identity. I feel like the layout's really pretty. Honestly, this would make one oh my for me, personally. I really like that one, actually. And then for the character sprite art, it's like a little paw. That's kind of cute. Wait, wait, the paw's kind of cute. It's kind of scary like that, but when she turns it over, it's kind of cutesy. I want to squish the paw pad. Also, she has a very fancy pose. I like it. I do like this one. I like this one. We're going maybe close to Tascado for me. That's kind of goofy, right? Mama. She's bouncing. She's letting her inner animal out, Danya. Oh, that's kind of scary. Wait. Did she put that on her head? Interesting. Wait. Interesting. Maybe I looked at this in Tascado. It's kind of a cool concept. Let's touch the puppies, right? Marcelo gets my thought process here. Hey, Rodion, she really loves wolves. Yeah, one time she made art using the whale carcass, making it look like she was hunted down and devoured by wolves. Also, yes, she's in the same group as the framers. Dang, they're in the same furry club. I'm not there. If not, friend, why friendship? Yeah, you get it, bro. You get it. You understand my thought process. If fluffy, why not friend, you know? Got it, alright. I agree. Alright, here, how many sinners do we have left? Because I think we have one more actually identity for Rodion. Nurse father. What? Different vibes. Holy different vibes. Nice, huh? Okay, let's look at the second art for this as well. Okay, this is okay. This is all mine for me. 100% all mine. Also, much aura at the same time. This is aura, right? I agree. Very much aura. 100%. Okay, let's look at the sprite as well. I want to see the sprite. Let me see. I feel like the sprite is lacking something that the art was giving me. I don't dislike it, but it doesn't have as much aura for me. Personally. Now that has aura. That has a lot of aura, actually. That has even more aura with the background cast. Yeah. This one either is much aura or oh my for me, personally. A hamlet respectful mommy. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're really not wrong. Would I want to meet her in a dark alley? Who's reading this? The one who adopted host Heathcliff? It was super mean to him. Is this the adoptive mom? She's also called host Don Quixote a slur? Well, no, I don't what to think, because now morally she's not a nice person, but at the same time, visually she's very oh my. Matte. Naga mayotchatta wa. Matte. Okay, but she does have aura regardless, Danya. What the time? Okay, at least we give her aura. Not good person aura, but aura nonetheless, Danya. Oh my. Alright, here. Let me see. Let me see how many centers we have left right now. We have Sinclair, Otis, Gregor. Oh, that's it, too. Matte. Alrighty, I'm trying to think if we should power through it for the rest of them or save it for another stream. Matte. Mayatcha. どうしようかな。待って。How many did we get through today? I feel like we did less than last time. We did Rodion, Ishmael, and Heathcliff, Daniel. Did we really power through that many last time? Matte. Mayotteru wa. Matte. Okay, let's do a little in chat. I'm kind of curious. Ignore the fact I'm lagging. Do you think we should? Since we did 3 today, should we save the other 3 for another future stream? Or should we power through it, Matte? Let's do a quick little in chat, Matte. Also want to check my poll anyways. The only reason I'm thinking maybe save it for the later stream is because my voice is kind of iffy right now. With the voice crack spot. Let me see. With my current poll, who would win in a fight between Dante and Shima, which is obviously the correct answer. Dante is losing miserably with like 3%. Second place is Don at 26%, and Matte. Of course, as no one ever doubted, Chipmunk is winning with 71%. Let me see. ちょっと待ってみな。So we went through 6, so it makes sense to go through 6 again, but depends on how you upgrade you are. Right. Dante! You need to get back there, Dante! Let's do a poll real quickly to see. I think I might take a quick break if we are powering through the last 3, just because I need to get some more water. And I need to powder my nose as well. But, let me see. I'll choose between another stream or power through. I'll let the Chipmates decide on this one. I think either way I can do it, but I may have to take a quick break if we do power through. What the? Because either we'll have this one be 3 and then the next stream be 3, or he can finish with the other 3 tonight. Great. Start another stream. Saving the best for last, yeah. But I think it could be Otis first. Actually, in Sinclair. I think he's the very, very last one. You have to save him best for last, you know? Oh my. I feel like maybe we yapped more today about the differences. Because it feels like we took the same amount of time, maybe. I didn't check how long the last ranking stream was, but... どうしようかな That's for last, right? Of course, of course. If you know the Shima will be, most likely, I want to say sometime next week, Dania. Oh my. Oh my. We can tap it more what I think it'd be maybe about the same length as a stream, because I think we were doing the same amount. Oh my. I feel like some of my Chipmates want to make sure that this isn't like 3 months later kind of deal. Alrighty, we're getting close to the well, it's pretty close. It's a pretty close vote here. What the? どうしようかな。めっちゃ近いな。これよ。オッケー、どうしようかな。Okay, how about this? Okay. Here's the game plan. I want to take a quick break real quickly to get some more water just in case, because I'll need it regardless. And I'll let the poll keep going during that time, and then when I come back, we'll decide, Dania. How does that sound? That gives you guys plenty of time to kind of choose. Oh my. And then it also gives me some time to get some more water. That's enough for now, okay? I'll put you guys on be right back, and I'll be back in just a second, okay? After I powder my nose and get some more water. Oh my. Alright, I will be right back, okay, Chipmates? appreciate it. I have more wata now. I went to the kitchen to get more wata, and Cafe Angel saw me, and she's like, "Oh, you're done with the stream?" I was like, "No." She's like, "What?" I feel like it's not that long though. I feel like we've done 4-hour streams before. Done, yeah. Welcome back. Thank you. It takes me a bit more time to get the wata, because I have to go down down the stairs to the cafe part of the area, the house. The area's crazy. And get wata from down there. Versus in the Chip Crab, back near Big Brain School. It's much closer, so I don't have to journey as far. Let me get a bit more wata. Thank you for the welcome box in chat. I really appreciate it. Oh no, not the poor being 50-50. Well, the Chipmates and chat that may have not been there earlier. Right now we're trying to decide if we're gonna push through during this stream to the last 3 listeners, or if we're gonna save it for a future stream. The only downside to doing it is I may have a lot of voice cracks during the rest of this stream. Not that there's anything new. But I am thinking, yeah, my voice is a tad bit fatigued, so maybe it'd be best to move to another stream gonna. I really wanted to finish all 6 today, but I feel like I could kind of feel the strain on my throat done here. I think if we did do part 2, it'd definitely be sometime in the next week, so the coming up week, so not too long. Wait. Guess you're gonna make the final vote leader? Yabba. Okay, let me undo. Yada. Alrighty, I think we may save it for another stream, I suppose. I really wanted to power through the last 3. But I also don't want to overdo it and then have no voice for future streams. I feel like I should maybe pay attention to my voice, maybe. Yeah, but I really did want to finish all 6, but... Yeah, but... Let me get a bit more wata as well. Well, stop whatever you decide, thank you. I'm really sorry, too. I'm really sorry. I wish my voice was not so scuffy. I think a lot of your Chipmates already know I have been fighting tooth and nail with my allergies. They keep attacking my throat, especially. So, yeah, the voice cracks have been pretty bad. So I can just definitely feel a lot of strain when I talk for too long. So I think it may be best for us to move to another stream where we finish the last 3. So that way we're not, at least I'm not sounding like a dying chipmunk. But I think if we are going to do that, it will be definitely very soon. That stream will probably be, most likely I want to say the next one. Just to keep things fair down here. Okay, no, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm starting to feel a little bit of the voice fatigue, so. If your voice is not okay, then you have to take a break. Health comes first. Thank you. I really appreciate it. A lot of the Chipmates know this already. But for the Chipmates to know, if I ever pause randomly, it looks like I am taking a moment. I usually mute my mic to like clear my voice / cough, so because I don't want you guys to hear the nasty sounds down here. Yeah, so if I ever seem like I mute the mic a lot, that is why. I'm fighting for my life. But I'm gonna make sure to rest on my voice so I'm good to go for the next stream down here. Alrighty, with that being said, let's go back to just chatting for a little bit, shall we? So we can find someone to read down here. Alright, team up there, but let me go over what we have so far before we wrap up this part of the stream. So far, right now, we have these ones for I Love Them Tascaru. These ones for Oh My. These ones for Please Be My Big Bro / Sis. Quite a lot actually for You Must Protect. These ones for We Could Be Besties. This one's for I Would Fight Them and Win. Quite a lot for Much Aura as well. This one's for It's Nice. This one's for me. And only 2 so far for Burn It With Fire. We did not add anything to Burn It With Fire in the stream today, so not too bad, not too bad. And in the next stream, we'll be starting with the one and only Sinclair. Oh mama. I feel like I keep accidentally putting Sinclair on the thumbnail, so... in the next stream, we will be doing Sinclair first, then, yeah? Alright, here, with that being said, let's go to just chatting for a little bit, shall we? I feel like right now, the categories are actually pretty... well balanced, actually. Wait, let me pull up my... just chatting screen. Alright, here we go. Wow. Yeah, I'm sorry once again that we weren't able to do all 6 sinners, but we'll definitely do the next 3 in the next stream. Oh my. As soon as possible. Oh my. Let me get a tab and we'll watch that as well. Alright, yeah. Just as a reminder, we're definitely going to be doing a continuation of this stream. Hopefully next time. Sometimes next week. English oh my. Hopefully sometime next week we'll do a continuation of this stream. And some of you may or may not know, my streaming anniversary is actually coming up very soon, very soon. I believe it's sometime next week, gonna. So I'll be doing a stream for that as well coming up. I haven't made the thumbnail quite yet, but I'll be doing a few announcements regarding that pretty soon, okay? So very much hype, very much hype. And that day I'll have quite a few announcements, I believe. So yeah. Please look forward to it, okay? It's crazy how fast time flies by. Nice, thank you. But I want to give the Chipmates the heads up for that, okay? So please look forward to it, okay? Alrighty, let's find someone to read, shall we? 待って待ってよ。これかな？な？ Who is live right now? Let's see. Oh damn! Okay, there's a few people actually. どうしようかな。Okay, I think. Let me double check where they are in the stream real quickly. Yaba yaba. Let me see where they are in their stream and if it's a good time to read or not. What is gonna? Okay, it looks like it's kind of close to the end of the maybe it's not the end. It looks like they're still going pretty strong, so it should be fine. Hopefully. Hopefully. Somebody hear something about right? Low-key. I don't know if I actually celebrated my anniversary last year. I realized that when looking through my history, I was like, wait, did I ever celebrate my stream anniversary last year? But I feel like maybe because of the job I was doing, kind of collided with it. I don't know if we ever did a celebration one, yeah? Oh, right here. We're gonna be reading someone actually for the first time. That is actually friends with Wendy. So I kind of know her through Wendy. Wonderful. But we're gonna be reading Mizuki Akemi. I believe she's a villainous VTuber, I believe. And she's playing Marvel Rivals today. So very exciting. One game we've never played, but I'm kind of curious about that, yeah? Kind of a different vibe, but should be fun. 待ってよ。これかな? Do we not? I don't think so, actually. I don't think so. Chipmates agreed not to say someone filled out in emoji. Did that actually happen? Wait. Emoji? Wait, are you joking? Really? 恥ずかしいわ. No. Wait, that's true. I feel so bad. Wait. You'll have to celebrate too? Time's harder? Some of the Chipmates comment. I'm so sorry. I don't know how that slipped my mind. I was looking through, I was trying to figure out which anniversary it was that we were on. I was like, wait a sec. ちょっと恥ずかしいわ。待ってよ。ごめんね。I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Who does that? Of course, Anna somehow forgets her own anniversary. Yeah, bye, well. Yeah, we'll have to celebrate 2 times harder this year. Yeah. Oh my. Personally, no, some month after the actual day, I was like, oh. Damn. The question is do we lie on the number of which anniversary this is? Which celebration? Do we lie and pretend that we never missed one? どうしようかな? We'll see. Alright, dear. With that being said, we are going to read Mizuki da ne? Akemi. Alright, here, for any of the new Chipmates in chat, let me get a bit of what though before I yap some more. For any of the new Chipmates in chat, the way this is gonna work is there'll be a short little outro video, and as soon as that's over, you guys will be redirected to Akemi's channel. Be sure to be super sweet and kind to her like you guys always are to me. And don't forget to copy the raid tag once it gets posted in the chat, okay? Because you want to copy that or type it out yourself so you can paste it in her chat a bunch. So she knows is rating her, okay? And, trying to see if there's any other announcements I am forgetting. You know, I forgot I turned 13 and I called myself 12 for 2 years and then I went to... I just went to play game on the time game. Yabai, sorry. Yabai, wow. Alright, here, but yeah. Definitely we're gonna be doing a part 3? I guess we did part 3 of the stream very soon. And hopefully very soon we'll be doing an anniversary stream as well, so please be there or you will become a square, unfortunately. Oh my, mate, voice grab. Okay, be sure to go ahead and copy that raid tag that Sunshiner has put into the chat, the one with the chipmunk and the flower emoji, okay? Oh my. Yeah, be sure to copy that and paste it into her chat once we read her, okay? Alrighty, everybody. Also, I kind of mentioned in my previous stream, but we are doing a little bit of an experiment to see if hyping videos works at all on stream. I don't think you can do them on streams, but you should be able to do them on the VODs, the videos of the stream in the YouTube app. So if you guys do not mind trying to hype this video once it's out, I would really appreciate it, okay? Oh my, no pressure though, okay? And feel free to comment your favorite Limbus Company character or identity, okay? And tell me why in only 5 words, okay? That's the challenge. Oh my. Alrighty, everybody. I hope you have a super wonderful rest of your day, evening, afternoon, yada yada. Okay? Let me get my outro ready. Think you can only hide for 24 hours after the stream and only in the mobile app? Okay, 頑張ってね、みんな。Good luck, okay, Chipmates. Try your best to do that, okay? Once again, no pressure if you're not able to. Yaba, lag. If you're not able to, no worries at all. But if you just happen to be there between the 24 hours after the stream on mobile, お願いしますね. Please, okay? It'll be interesting to see if anything actually changes or if it actually works down here. But thank you! I'd appreciate your cooperation if you're able to. No pressure if you can't, okay? Alright, everybody, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And as always, せーの、さよなら! Bye bye, bye bye! Wow!